Most of the lawn is in good shape. The backyard, I think I waited a day or two too long in between mows because we had some rain, but it's really green, really thick, looking really good, but I still have those problem areas in the front. So today, we're gonna top dress them. What's up guys, I'm Rhett. Welcome back to Lawn Insider. We'll have two main areas of focus today, right here along this side of the driveway where my truck sits, and then over here on this side of the driveway. And at this point, I do believe there's some sort of underlying issues. The areas are getting greener. They're just not getting green quickly enough for me. So I'm gonna try to baby them a little bit and see if we can push them along a little bit faster. As far as what could be causing these trouble spots, the two main suspects at this point are probably fungus and bugs. But before I resort to using a fungicide, I do want to pretty much exhaust all of my homeopathic options. So that's why we're looking at top dressing today. I'm going to top dress with Black Kow Compost, which I picked up from Lowe's. Here's a bag of it right here. I have 3 bags. I'm not sure how many bags I'll need. So that's what that looks like. There are some pieces of wood inside, but it doesn't look like it's anything too crazy. I've used it before, and I think that I'll easily be able to pick out any of the big chunks. Shade and heavy foot traffic could also be contributing factors, but at this point, I just don't think that those are the main culprits. So the process is gonna be pretty simple here. I'm just going to put some compost down in these areas that are causing me some trouble. And then I'm gonna take my leveling rake, and I'm going to try to spread it out in a pretty thin layer over the area. I'm not trying to smother it. I'm just trying to give it a good thin layer of compost. So this is the leveling rake. I've had it for a few years now. I got it from R&R Products, not a sponsor, not even an affiliate, but I've mentioned this several times. I'll mention it every time I use it. It's the best level rake on the market, and I would like them to be a sponsor. That'd be awesome, but regardless, if you're going to spend your money on a level rake, this is the one that I would suggest that you get. This is what it looks like after top dressing this spot, and that's all I'm going to do. Just a very light top dressing. You'll see that I do have some larger chunks there. I'll just scoop those up, put them back in, and try to break them down a little bit more. But we're going to repeat this process on our other trouble areas. How long is it going to take?
Yeah, because we want to do something with you.
You want to do something? What do y'all want to do?
We stole you.
Okay, well, I'm almost done.
That's not filming. I'm going to put tape.
I've got some cleaning up to do, but here is the final product on this side. Very thin layer. Definitely not trying to smother it, just adding some nutrients, adding a little extra medium for that grass to hopefully encroach into. That's the plan anyway. I'm hoping that the Bermuda likes that compost and wants to overtake that area more quickly. So this side, the bag was actually wet because I bought it after the rainstorms, but it spread okay. It wasn't too bad. But this is what that's looking like. And at the very least, when I'm walking by my yard, at least instead of those areas being lighter, they're darker now, which I like the way that looks more. I would rather have these darker spots than these spots that look like they're whiter or almost like they're dead even. Even over on this side of the yard, which doesn't have anything too bad, we do have some areas that are noticeably lighter to the eye, like you can see, but it's nothing that I'm worried about like what we had over there. And overall, it is coming along pretty well. Here's what the grass is looking like up close. And that is top dressing. So if you're top dressing, usually you are going to be adding some sort of organic matter back into the soil. If you're leveling, that's when I would recommend that you just use the mason sand. Here's the 5-day post top dressing update. We've actually had a couple of days of rain. We've had unseasonably cool temperatures. We had a high that was in the 60s yesterday, which is pretty much unheard of. We definitely still have that discoloration. I'm hoping that as the temperature heats up, these areas are overtaken and start blending better with the rest of the lawn. But here's this side. And this side is already blending a little bit better than the opposite side of the driveway. But you can definitely still see the lighter spot, but the green is overtaking more quickly on this side, I would say. But I think I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this one up right here. I hope you all enjoyed it. If you did, please leave it a like. If you're enjoying the content and you want to continue to see more of it, hit that black subscribe button below the video. And if you have any questions, comments, concerns, leave those in the comments section below. I'll see y'all again soon. Lawn Insider, out.